We all know Feed Me Oil is a great game for the iOS, including 75 levels of increasing difficulty and a lot of items used to guide the oil. But have you ever always wondered, I wish there were more levels? Well, the surprising part was, there were more levels. This is where the bonus parts of this series is going to talk about. About some bonus levels, the Antigravity Pack, and a 6th chapter.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about the Antigravity Chapter. Now, I know clearly what you're thinking. Yes, they are still on the modern day version of the game, but I wanted to show the classic old version of the game due to reasonable reasons. Now, this also has a 3-star mechanic. So the history about it is that when developing the 5th chapter, the developer, Alexander Illen, got so inspired by the new object, they decided to make a new series called Antigravity, which are just the same old levels, but you play them in a different way. And so, let's take a look and see what these levels are. Now, I might have been the only person to actually beat every single Antigravity Chapter 3 starts on the modern day version. But I'm unable to have it on the old version, so credit goes to DNTN31. Thanks anyways for the walkthroughs. Okay, so the first level is really not that difficult and is extremely easy to do. And level 2 is a bit hard, but at least it feels like a level 2. Level 3 was a bit hard since you had to split the oil like this, and imagine that. Okay, I must have done a different walkthrough compared to what he did, since he used 4 unused elements. So if you want to get 3 stars, you have to use 3 unused elements. Here we are on level 5, and it's not really that difficult, even though I doubted myself if I would beat it or not. This one's another simple level. You just place the platform like you did in the normal level. Next one is another really simple level 7. And level 8 was a bit hard, since apparently the magnet's force field has been shrunken down in the modern day version. But what really stopped me was level 9. I used to get stuck on it, but now I'm able to beat it though. Note that I'm comparing my general description with how I beat the level compared to his. This one was really hard, especially since when oil is off the screen, it gets teleported back to the pipe. But in this case, he got really lucky, and I got lucky as well. Level 11 required you to do this. Now, this annoyingly happens in the normal levels when the developer says when you're not supposed to do it. But in this case, this is probably the only level which you're allowed to do it. And warning, the graphic content in level 12 is really sick and might give you motion sickness. Here is the following. So what's happening is when you can see that in the level, it's utter sickness. The reason is when two collision boxes are inside of each other. When one collision box is inside of another, the two try to get out of themselves, and sometimes can lead to really crazy things, such as this example. And yes, some of these can be really funny. In person, sorry Jellycar. Okay, back on topic. Level 13. At first I doubted myself that I was able to beat this level because of how hard it looked, but I was able to get around it, and I feel kind of proud of myself that I was able to beat this level. Okay, next up is level 14. Level 14 is also another simple level, and the thing is, it actually uses the button, since the 1-star hints actually skip the button. So that's good, I guess. And the last one, level 15, the magnet was giving me hard times, mainly with the button, but I was somehow able to 3-star the level without having to activate the button. And that's the method I used. I'm not sure if I actually used the button in the 3-star, but just letting you know that sometimes some of the levels cannot be beaten with 3 stars without having to skip the button. But that's the Anti-Gravity first chapter. See you in the Red Alert chapter for Anti-Gravity.